Hello everyone, welcome back to a really early stream. We're doing this super early. I'm going to try and get the 3 builds done right now. This is going to be different. I'm trying to go for stuff that is significantly different from previous stuff. Not anyone will be around for this, but you guys can probably watch it later on. I'm going to do this as a request for somebody who mentioned this on one of the previous streams, so I'm also going to have to get rid of decals here. Can I get rid of 2 and 3? That'll do. I need to get rid of some of this trash. The neck is fine. The torso, we're going to do... I'm doing it all in black now, but there will be other areas that I highlight later on in different colours, so as usual just bear with me for changing armour parts and everything else, because it's one of those things where I've got to even see whether there's a backpack. I don't think there is, so we'll unequip that there. Front skirts doesn't really have any, so we'll get rid of him. Hang on. Side skirts it does have. We'll go with this. Rear armor, that looks fine. That rear armor, that's fine. Now I can see about painting some of this again. I just realised oh no wait, I was going to say I potentially painted the wrong part there. I didn't. I actually painted the right bit. Getting myself confused there. There's so many things to paint on these suits. Right. Shoulders. I need to get rid of the decals here. Can we clear some of the stuff off? 2, design, clear. If I mirror that, there we go. That should get rid of the stuff that was on there previously. Now I can do the rest of the paint job. And then I'll change everything up and we'll actually do the proper finalised paint job. And all the little details, that'll be a little bit better. This is going actually really fast because of the monotone colour of this suit. It's actually a good thing, and that doesn't need to be even there. I can take out the ankle armour here. I don't actually need it. And then we'll do sub-painting on foot here, mirror that. Do the other elements, mirror those, and now we can go ahead and start choosing the armor parts, and then we can start doing the actual full suit. So let's have a look here. It's going to be interesting, this design, because it looks totally weird. We need something that might look like it has horns. I might have to go with that. Side of the face actually looks kind of accurate like that, or I'll do that one. Funny thing is, most of this is already accurate, so kind of interesting. Let's see if I can mess around with this just a little bit more. I've not used that before, so we'll keep that armor like that. Waist section. This is going to be a giveaway what type of a frame it is when you get rid of the waist. That is different armor here. That should do. The side skirts are fine. The rear skirts are fine. The shoulders, on the other hand, Darkstar says, first Pippa and Sopa now anti-net neutrality in Article 13. Governments don't learn. They really don't. This game looks slick. Indeed it does. I am really hyped for it. I need some more parts in this. I can't just keep playing the demo over and over and over. And I can't, obviously, do this, so I'm going to have to replace this arm with something else. For now, we'll do that. And then we'll see here, because I need to make sure that these parts are done kind of accurately. Can we get like these armor parts going on here? Yep, that looks good. Legs. Let's just try. Let's try that here. I've got to make this as close as possible. Customize the different sides of the arms. That's something I've always wanted to see on Armored Core. One weapon arm and one regular. Yeah, this has a lot of really crazy ideas in terms of customization. It's all inspired from like Gundam stuff. It's really neat the way that you can do that. Really enjoy it. Right, that can stay like that. The ankle arm is fine. The rear section here, I really need something that's like that. That's a little bit beefier. Stabilizers in AC4 should have given an AP bonus. Right. I think we'll also do that, which looks totally goofy. We'll go with the front here like that. And then I'll actually go ahead and start detailing this up. This is going to be a little bit of a giveaway once we start adding some of the paint, but it depends on how versed people are with Gundam outside of just the main stuff. So we'll see if anybody gets this. Of course, there's not that many people in chat today, so we'll just see who turns up, and I'll try and get this done. I like how AC5 had asymmetric legs, says Darkstar, even though they didn't affect gameplay. Yeah, they didn't affect much. 15, I think I can do this if I go like that. And then we rotate this around just a little bit more. It's this really weird color. It's sort of in between. Try that, and then select style. Okay, that's roughly where it should be, but I need it to be just that slight bit, say more purple. Can we just put it about there? Okay, that's more accurate. Right, head. The rest of it is fine. It's a very dark suit, although I will try and add some like sort of dark grey for colour separation. Why do I think it's the Strike Noir, even though the chin is white? Is it the Love Phantom? No. I actually have the Strike Noir on the list of stuff that I want to build. I have a lot of suits that I want to try and build in this. Everybody's been giving me different ideas, and as such I've had to kind of play catch up with everybody, and I have a backlog of ideas that I want to try. Let's see here. Right, so That might work if I do that, and then it's a really weird colour scheme. Maybe for that, edit the style a little bit more. I need it to be like so slightly desaturated here. It's just, I'm going off the images. So we got that inner frame. The inner frame being exposed in certain areas should give you a little tip for it. Is that correct? Yes, it is. No backpack. Front section. This middle section here is like a gunmetal grey. Doesn't stand out too much, so we'll try and do that. Make it stand out a little bit. We don't have any front skirts. We have side skirts, but again, not too much in the way of colour separation. So let's just give it a little bit to help it. Keep the back skirts as they are. Keep that as it is. The shoulders don't really have any colour separation on the original thing here, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of grey here. And then the other one, we'll do the exact same. So we got a little bit of stuff that we can mess around with here. The Love Phantom, yeah, I can't wait to see if I can actually do that. This set of builds today is just to see if I can do a number of different suits that have, I would say, alternative weapons, stuff that isn't the same as the usual stuff. Right, all that. Vual, I think it's from a side story. Right, with a weird hokey pokey paddle of death. Yes! So, King Barry the Great got it right. It's the Gundam Vual. It's a side story mobile suit, really. From IBO. Just going to get the rest of the foot done, and then we're going to give it its crazy hammer thing that it has. Because it's got the paddle of death, but it also has a giant hammer as well. And we're going to give it the hammer. Do that with the front foot. And then if we... Darkstar says, I wish I could download this, but my computer won't let me download anything with modern Unreal Engine as it disconnects my internet ever since the spyware Epic games have. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Epic's gone up and down recently in terms of being decent to being a little bit trash. Now this thing, I don't know what weapons it has apart from this giant hammer, so we're just going to have to go with that. Let's see here. If I can get away with this. We've got the... Oh, I can't rotate the hammer there. I can only have hammer or bigger hammer. Right, we've got the hammer mace thing on one side, which is either small or big depending on how you want it. And then on the other side, we can't take that off. Absolute King says, yo, guess you can't play GBO 2 anymore. Wait, what? Why not? I can't make that any shorter. That's a problem. I might be able to get away with that. It's not the drill, which is a little bit more accurate, or that, but I need it to be shorter. I obviously can't have that on the end, so it's got to be that blade. King says, I was put into level 2 penalty for no reason. Wait, what? Seriously? What the hell? Like, King, you gotta explain this, man. Because that is really weird. Right, the Vual's weapon is literally just a grey block. As much as I like Gundam suits, I hate that they have handled weapons. Really need find me the raws to catch up on the manga. Can't wait and hope that they release this for PlayStation so I don't have to use a laptop to play. Right, I think that was equipped, so we're going to go ahead and take it into the mission for a laugh. It's a melee-only suit, from what I can tell, so this is going to be another one of those where it's just a case of how good am I at evading enemies. I wish this game will have online battle mode in the final product. Oh! So yeah, anybody that's coming in at the moment, you might want to tune in for the other videos I'm going to do eventually, where we go over what has actually been confirmed, because a lot of people don't seem to know. We got a load of information from like the first stream I did, because the devs came in and confirmed a lot, so I'll have to put that out. I think after this stream I'll have to do like another little video, because it's pretty cool what they've announced. They've announced like online stuff, they've announced more customizable stuff, they've announced mono eyes, they've announced robot enemies instead of stuff looking just like the Grim. I'm gonna actually have to go over it and also go through all the stuff that they've actually shown to confirm it. But yeah, King says, first started with a level 1 rage quit. The other guy quit, but he was put in level 1. King says, the next thing you know, tried to play 1v1 with a friend, joined it, and it just said the penalty level was raised to level 2. What the hell? John Smith fake name says, the. What? The Vual has a 210 anti-material rifle. Ah, right. And chat's not working right. Damn, I missed out on that then. I couldn't get the shield to fit on the other arm because there is no shields at the moment. So we just gotta give it that crazy hammer thing that it has. The Vual's a really weird design as well. You don't really see a black and purple suit with red eyes. Looks really evil. Now apparently it kicks me out of rooms instantly, says King. Dude, that's terrible! Sure, it'll fix itself eventually, right? Because how the hell are you expected to play, or at least get rid of the problem if you can't play? Ooh, trying not to take too much damage here. This is the first suit of the stream, by the way. If people have just come in, you'll be able to see more suits from Gundam in a little bit. I'm just trying to deal with the boss of the first mission here. I would say first mission. It's not the training mission. He says I can contact the devs or the support, but it's all Japanese people. I actually did really bad there because I was reading chat at the same time, but the Vual survived. So we got something that looks relatively okay there from IBO's side stories again. If I can actually get like a good combo going at the end for the I always try and get those poses in midair at the end. I was trying to get like a hammer down pose there. Didn't quite work though. So if you want to create the Vual and mess around, then that's one of the templates that you can use to create it. Let's try next one. Okay, so the next one is going to be a little bit more asymmetrical. It'd be cool for the monsters to drop masks as cosmetic parts. That would be cool. Right, we're going to make a more traditional themed suit here. This one has 2 variants, of which I'm going to do one and then Have I got the other one here? No, the other one I've got is different. Okay, so we'll see the other variant in future, but for the starters, what I'll do is I'll do everything as we progress here instead of like one after the other. I just need to zoom in here. Okay. So like I said, this is more traditional. For anyone that's new to the channel, what we do is we just make a load of Gundam frames on here and then test them out. King says, yeah, it really sucks. Dude, I can imagine the only other thing you could do is just create another fake, like a fake email and then just get a new account that way, but I imagine you're probably not going to want to do that. For anyone who doesn't know what we're on about, we're talking about GBO2 at the same time, Gundam Battle Operation 2 on PS4. Right, this... It's going to come into its own, this one, when I get round to adding everything else in. And there's a forehead camera there that I can put in. And then for the face parts, let's do... Let's have a look here. I think that can do? Yeah, that'll do. Really don't want to do that, Moody. 176 suits. I know, man, but you know what? They'll just not give you access back to the game. That's the worst part. It's either you don't play or you just take the hit, you know. It's bad. It's pretty bad. I'm pretty sure I've spent up to 10 mil DP, says King. Dude. That is... It's rough. Real rough. I'm not trying to be a dick either when I talk about stuff like this. You know, I'm not trying to be patronizing. I just don't know what else to say, you know, because they have no mercy on this for sorting stuff out, you know. And clearly they haven't done stuff properly, so they've just gotten rid of you. It is not good. Let's try 16 here. Oh, blue. Then I need to make a blue here, and it's going to be like almost like a bluey purple. Somebody will get this while I'm busy trying to create it. That's what normally happens. Right now, if I select style and do that, okay, that's kind of accurate. Trying to get these little details done here. We're slowly getting stuff done. Is that gonna work? Think it might. Yeah, that'll work. Bile. No. King says, I'm pretty sure it's like, dude, I support the game, I play it every day, and then randomly get hit with a level 2 penalty and start getting error codes at the beginning of matches. It's rough as hell, but there's not much you can do in your situation. That's the worst. I hate saying it, but that's the worst thing ever to have happen to somebody purely because you seemingly can't do anything about it. You know. Let's try that. Bile would have wings as well. You'd have McGillis freaking out about it again for like an entire season. Right, doesn't have any front skirts. Side skirts are stylized to that. We'll mirror that. And then the paint options for the side skirts, we'll do them white, and then the tops here are blue. It's going to start going asymmetrical in a little bit. Dark Angel says, I'm tired of waiting for From Software to make a new AC game. They've been making Souls-type games forever. They need diversity back. King says, I know it's not my connection, and people are like, maybe your connection, and Moody, you know, I've never been laggy. Yeah, I've never seen you lag out. Which, you know, I just wish that they get stuff sorted on GBO sometimes when it comes to lag. I really do. Because when somebody starts lagging out, it's crazy. We're almost up to the asymmetrical bit now. I hope the next AC game is good because 5MV was not as good as the other games as Dark Star. If we even get one, you know they're all over the Souls series style games because it makes money. Simple as, dude. Makes money, so they're going to go where the money is. So, unfortunately, you got to deal with it. And if you can't, then tough luck, unfortunately. That's the way the the AC series works at the moment. Right, here's where it's going to be interesting, because I've got to change up the armor on both sides and then paint it differently. King Barry says, took a while to guess it, but is it the Astaroth? Yes, it is. It's the Astaroth. Good one again, King Barry. Good guesses today. People again, this like super easy. This just honestly hurts. It's like my heart having... It's like a baby being stripped away, says King. They will either fix it, or like I said, unfortunately, there's no what you can do, which is the worst case scenario. Which you'd think there'd be something you can do, but because of the tech support being in Japanese, there isn't really. Right, for this I'm going to make this arm bulky, because this is the shield arm, and then this arm is the slightly thinner armor here. Then we're going to go paint, and we're going to paint this up. And then the other side is that crazy blue that I've got here. And then again we've got the elbows, of which I'm not sure what the hell the elbows look like, so we're just going to go with both sides being the respective colours. And then we're going to have this one be this colour, but I'm going to keep the black there for the inner frame. So we've got... Well, actually, no, it's more like a grey for the inner frame here. Oop, nope, nope, gunmetal. There we go, so that's working so far. Left side. Let's change the design here. John Smith's fake name says, Armored Core 5 lost power. The power fancy of Armored Core, I did not like it. They definitely strayed far from the path that everybody thought they were going to happily keep going down. I say that just because the style seems to be dramatically different to the previous games in the series. King of Anime says, imagine if like your Phantasy Star accounts were unable to connect. I had it once where I went on Phantasy Star, and what ended up happening was I couldn't get on my accounts, and then especially on the Dreamcast, the worst one, and I can agree with you that it is terrible to have something happen like this. The worst one was on the Dreamcast originally for Phantasy Star. Your account could actually get hacked, and you can have all your account data deleted. So I remember having a high level character, and then next moment it's just gone because of the way that things worked. It was terrible. You know, I got a really high level character, it's all good, and then next minute I log in, I go in some server that looks like it's fine, turns out to be a hacker server, and the hacker just nukes my character and completely deletes it. So, no, I can understand how you feel, King. It's like the most devastating thing ever, and it's just like, well, what's the point now, you know? But honestly, the worst part is going through this at the moment, because it's kind of that realization of, crap, I can't do anything, you know? It's like, I can't do anything. What the hell is the point of all of this, or what has been the point? That's the worst part out of all of it, because there is no real answer. Unless tech support get back to you, of course. Right, we've got the blue going on here. And then on the left side, we got white. The design of the knees is slightly different here. I realize this is the second asymmetrical build because the other one was the Astray no name. Yeah, sorry for ranting, says King. Dude, it's totally fine. You have every right to rant at this point because of the way that everything's gone down, you know. It's really unfortunate. But again, there's just nothing you can do. That is the worst part of all, because you just feel like, oh, all that time that I've sunk into it, it's just gone. What the hell? You know. Other side, I go into 2 here. With that gunmetal for the leg. And then... This is weird, because when we reach the feet, the foot on this one, these extra bits are blue on this side, and then the white on the other, well, the blue on the other for the feet, but the tops are still black like the Vual. It's really weird. Okay, there we go. So far we've got that. Now we need to do the weapons. Now, from what I know on this thing, it has the giant sword, of which that'll be interesting to try and make. So we'll try and do that now. It has this grip like that, and then the actual sword is absolutely massive. I might be able to get away with that. Because of how it is, it's either that, or even that. I'll do that, and then it's got the, because the other version has the other weapon. We'll do that, and then it's got a rifle, and that's it. A giant sword and rifle. Right, that looks almost accurate for paint job there. We'll just, as usual, we'll give that blade a little shiny edge. Let's do it as platinum to get that edge shining, and then we'll do the rifle here. And that can have freeze damage because that seems to be the best. That's the demolition knife. That's as good as I can get it. So it also has a combat knife, right? Let's see here. I can still use the combat knife. So let's just take a screenshot of this, because I always take screenshots anyway. I can't remember whether I did or didn't before. So there's the Astaroth. Mission time. Let's see how it does with just melee stuff. And then we've got the final one here. These are all like really crazy designs. I've tried to make this as asymmetrical as I can for the moment, apart from the last one that was asymmetrical. Jeez, is that frame rate coming in there? The last one that was asymmetrical was the no name. Let's use the bigger sword here. Oh, this is almost like the Exia build that we did. trying not to get hit as much by the AI, but some of the attacks that they hit you with are a bit crazy. Oh! King says, 222 total days, 592 missions, completed 309 quit matches, 225 rated, 1,384 customs, 34 ranked. Oof. King, I'd look into possibly getting another account, man. I know it's bad, but a lot of people seem to have multiple accounts just in case. It's going to sound terrible from your end, but there's not much you can do but start again. It's like the worst possible outcome. I'm trying to see how that looks, but the problem is you can't see the oh, there we go. Managed to see the slashes from the front there, just to. I have my Japanese account, but man, it hurts, says King. I'm gonna have to just pause that for a moment so I can show that, because YouTube censored it because of the swearing. Yeah, I don't mind this at the moment in terms of design and everything. It's crazy, but it's good being able to do different colours for each side of the suit, and then different parts as well. I was trying to negate the frame rate that sometimes stutters there, and it kind of worked. And then there's like 50 things on screen. Oh, oh, go on. Oh, taking a bit of damage here, let's... Well, there's the boss down, let's get rid of these bigger ones. Have a good one, Moody. I just thought I'd drop in and hit you with a rant and a like. Thank you very much, King. Dude, I hope whatever happens in future, you're able to at least play the game again. Wouldn't be the same without you. I do like the way you can kind of easily pick apart the different sections of the suit here. I just wish I had that larger shield for the other arm. Right, last suit for today. Let's have a look here. I'm going to actually start with the weapons first for this one, because this one's interesting. Right, that was the Akatsuki's weapon. What we're going to do here is, I'm going to give it, yeah, we'll give it Exia's sword things, and we'll just edit those. Right, so if I hate the way it does that, it turns them upside down for like no reason. Nah. That moment when you try and select stuff and then your eye gets really itchy. It's like, ah, it's an itchy eye and it's terrible. Okay, there we go. That'll work. And then see if anyone can pick this up from what I'm doing here, because I honestly do not expect anyone to get this right away unless you are amazingly good at just recognizing things from like suit weapons as well. Right, I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna have the rifle, and then we're gonna do the actual suit now. First off, I need to mess around a little bit here. The head, Fine. Body needs to be slightly boxy in appearance. We'll go with that. Torso. Let's try that again. Waist armor. Actually, I've got to do. Let's find waist and backpack. Backpack it has, but I'm gonna equip it with. Don't know whether to equip it with that one or not, because it's got a like a booster section, but it hasn't got it like that. We'll give it that one because it doesn't. At least it doesn't have wings. Front skirts, or rather front pelvis area. Let's go for that. Front skirts, the usual deal, so we'll change that up there, mirror that. Side skirts are correct already. Rear skirts should be fine, yep. Actually no, I'll change that out for the more interesting armor there. And the same for that, just because of how the rest of the design is. Shoulders are asymmetrical, and yet again we're using the much broader ones. Elbows, we'll go with that. Arms are very basic on this one, so we'll do more. Square it off here. Legs are kind of the same. Knees, more traditional, so we'll do that. That's got thin panel lines on it. Legs, traditional, so we'll go with that both sides. Ankle armor, it actually has a suit that actually has ankle armor today. And then the feet, we'll just give it the standard ones. Now, it's all a case of doing the paint job. Of which, I need to actually start with the eyes, because the eyes are a different colour. The eyes are more like that. And then, this is, I think, the first one I've done like this. Right, the rest is... Oh, it's a weird set of colours. Okay. I need to do, I think, 2 custom colours for this. I can do... I think I can replace the top 2 here. If I do that, and then go... Out. That'll work for that one. And then for the rest, actually no, I don't need 2 custom colours. I can make this work. 3 definitely needs to be teal. And then we have that, and that could be a different colour. Right. If anyone gets this already, then, my god. Okay. We are slowly getting there. Actually, that's incorrect. That is, or should be, red. The rest of the design is kind of red. What we're going to do here is try and split this up like I did with a previous design. I'm going to have the green glow there that simulates something in the center of the chest. And then we've got the parts around it that it breaks up that have different colours attributed to them. Then we've got the waist armour, which is in a completely different colour here. It's a really weird colour scheme, I'll tell you that. But let's try. No, backpack. We'll give it same treatment, so we gotta go. Oof! That is some gaudy colours. Let's try that for. Oof! Ouch, that hurts the eyes. If only for how it is. Whew, this isn't something I'd do to my suit, but I'm just going off the reference. Right, we're almost done here with this design. That one is darker again. Thing is, this suit can easily be palette swapped to the other variant, so it's not too out of the way at the moment to do the other variant. I don't know what the rear skirts are like, so we'll just have to imagine that they're like that. With a little bit of red in them. We'll mirror that. The rear skirt can all be that, apart from the grey there. The shoulders are all very similar. I'm just going to do that. This is slowly coming together here. Honestly, I'll be surprised if anybody gets this. H2 build from Build Divers. Ooh, which one? Which one? We got a proper name for it? The Lance one, right? Yep, you guys got the name for it because you're so close. I don't want to give it away. You guys know what suit it is now? So I'm just going to put the name in chat. This is where somebody goes and searches it. I really don't believe this color scheme. It is so trashy. Now I know why I think I couldn't recognize it. Yeah, it's the Impulse Lancer. It's a mix between the Impulse and the Age 2. It's a really weird choice for colors. You can tell this is a female suit just because of the colors, or rather, it looks like a female suit just because of the way it is. It's very, very pink and yellow. Like, this is incredibly pink and yellow. And bits of red here and there. Ah. Those colours are making my eyes itchy. It's okay, it's the last suit of the moment. Like, I'm going to be doing suits later on during the day for another stream, but it's the last one of the moment. So, let's take a look at this baby again. Jeez, this is a gaudy colour scheme. Ooh, that's making my eyes hurt. Right. I know nothing about Bill Divers, although... So my first thought was it was one of Atheron's suits. That reminds me, I need to do the, or at least try one of Atheron's, whether it be the Justice or whatever. Can we just make sure I've got these weapons equipped here, because it's kind of important? Yeah, there we go. Right, mission. Start. I don't like the contrast between the pink and the yellow. It looks like a fruit salad or something. Like the old sweets that you could get. Yeah, that's as accurate as I could get it with these demo parts, so... The Impulse Lancier only really turned up, I think, later on, because the two characters in question in Build Divers had the 2H2 transformable suits. I'm trying to remember what they were. It's been a while since I've seen Age. The only thing I remember about this suit is it being a half-ass combination with the blue one. Yeah, there is a blue one. The Arc, I think it is, that has a rifle. Can easily do that next time for the alternative suit when we start the other stream. Just do the alt colours and give it a rifle and it's good. All the suits I've done this morning have been primarily melee focused as well. It's crazy. They're like just 3 melee suits. I was going to try doing the green frame, but I didn't have a good reference for the green frame with all its massive weapons pack. I might have to try getting some later on. I've got another couple that I actually want to try as well, so... We got a huge list to go through. The Gundam has a spear, not a scythe. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, when I looked at the reference, the spear looked like that. Well, the lance spear kind of thing. And this is the closest I could get to it, was the small scythe blades. So, like, I had the reference open on Google. It's all I could get. Because if you compare it to the image, it looks kind of accurate. Just happens to be that those blades on the end come from a scythe rather than looking a little bit more like lance blades. Or a lance edge. That's one of the things with this game, you gotta really use your imagination at the moment because of it being a demo. And if you can't get something that's a little bit more accurate, then you've got to work with what you got within the boundaries. I saw him flagging that melee there. Oh. This is always a problem now, is the boss and these big guys that do AoE. I keep trying to... Oh! I was gonna say, I keep trying to make sure I go around him so he doesn't hit me, but... Whenever his eyes glow red, that's when he's gonna do something. Why am I doing no damage there? I'm like slowly getting my health chipped down by the boss as well, which is not good.
Mission clear.
There we go. Try and see if I can get like a finishing swipe there in the mission end sequence. See if we can get a cool pose. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! I did it earlier and it was just a hammer down motion. I thought it was going to be like halfway through the motion that I was going to get that. Unlucky. Right, so that has been the 3 suits for this morning. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you on the next stream, which shall be later on, where we get to make 3 more suits. So, until next time, bye!